Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 20. Last time we did another race for Claire, and we also did some odd jobs and gigs around town. And then the last thing we did was drop off a flaming crotch man to a Ripper Doc, and he's gonna give us a call later when he's all done. And the Ripper Doc reminded me that I need to go and see one myself. We don't have a lot of money, but I do need to install my SmartLink tattoo because we did get the ambidextrous perk. And we've got a new Ripper Doc here that we haven't spoken to before. This is Charles. So he's going to install our tattoo again.
Been doing biz here long?
2 years, maybe more. Wasn't easy at first, but I made the right connections. Half the heavy lifting in business is the networking. This and the will to be cooperative and flexible.
Alright.
What kind of stuff you got?
Okay, my cyberware is done for now. I've upgraded some things. I've implemented some titanium bones. I've installed my tiger claws imprint, so we can now do smart targeting. There we go. Let's get fixed up. Lovely. Thank you so much, Charles. Now equip some smart weapons.
Oh, you're just
because a job that we've got to do around the corner is Cyberpsycho related. That was near where we stopped. Okay. Where the bodies hit the floor. Where the bodies hit the floor is what we've got. And Claire has texted us as well. So let's grab a bike. I'm gonna go and check out this Cyberpsycho. And I think Regina would have probably texted us about it because we were in the vicinity before. So let's track this. And then Claire has given us information about the last race where she wants us to off the dude who's responsible for the death of her husband. So, Regina, Cyberpsycho sighting. V, you know, wild screaming at Toten Tarns isn't headline news. Could just be some Screamo band set rehearsal. That, or something a shade more sinister. I don't need to remind you this is the Maelstrom hotspot. If you confirm a Cyberpsycho is behind this, please do try to keep them alive. Thank you. There you go. So we're heading to the Maelstrom club, the Toten Tarns. Let's see if we've got a band playing, because we have read a shard about this place briefly. Okay. Should arrange our inventory. I have my non-lethal pistol equipped. I have a revolver and an assault rifle for some big old damage. And we'll do the finishing blow with the non-lethal pistol. But we do have a few smart weapons here. We've got a smart shotgun. And the Divided We Stand is a smart assault rifle as well. I'll be really interested in seeing how those work. Also, it's a very weird looking gun, right? Look, I guess all the projectiles, they home in on targets, but I wonder how you're supposed to get... It says it has a headshot damage multiplier. Considering, I guess you could lock in on their head, perhaps? I don't really have much experience with the shotguns, I guess, to find out the smart shotgun. So maybe we should use it. Hello? What do you want, mate? Who's this guy? This one target on my mini-map. Who are you? You wanna go? Oh, scavs. Oh, gladly. See ya. I saved someone. Yeah, it was always my plan to come here and save you, by the way. You can go free now, bud. I saved you from the scav. And that was definitely what my intention all along. Because I'm a hero. You don't have to ask me twice to kill a scav. Alright, round the corner. Cyberpsycho. I don't know why I thought that that car wasn't going to hit me. I was like, I'll make it onto the path before the car hits me. I just had no reaction. There was just no reaction to have. I saw the car and went, I'll make it onto the path in time. They've been knocked out at the wheel. They're definitely not dead. They're just knocked out. They're sleeping. They're sleeping. Maybe I should upgrade some of these other lower tier pistols and bring these along with me. That sniper could be very fun. At some point, I'll probably upgrade a lot of the lower tier weapons as well, but I've been putting the crafting materials into one particular gun instead of just spreading it thin over all of them. Because it's quite easy to do that. Let's continue. Where we definitely didn't have a crash. Alright, Totentans. Here we are.
If you ask me, the word's worth more than any Eddie.
Ah, you just say that because you ain't got no eddies.
Neither do you.
True, but I ain't the one spouting no feel-good bullshit.
Oh, I love the red lighting coming from this place is great. Ready. Your trauma team policy has expired. Immediate action required. Dear client, we regret to inform you that your trauma team policy has expired due to lack of payment. Please remember to activate your card immediately so we may continue to keep you healthy and safe in life's most dangerous moments. You can't afford to hesitate when your livelihood is at stake. God, the irony of this one, huh? Quantity of blood indicates deep wounds. Traces of alcohol present. Blood trail belonging to a deceased corporate, so I guess we can follow where he's come from. Ooh. It's like a maelstrom with their implants like ripped out of their face. Bodies that you can't scan. Body sustained grievous wounds. Hoof and Sanders. Today's your day to clean up after Brick's pet, or else the boss man finds out we made a rabid dog out of the corpse he wanted. We got a Brick mention. I swear to fucking God, he makes more messes than he cleans up. It's kind of like having our own trained cougar or some shit. For real, even howls and growls and shit so much I can't sleep. What the fuck you do that he screams so much? Just showed him what happens when you stand up to Royce. It was Door's idea to strip out his old chrome, plus we beat his face like it was a fucking ski-filled pinata. Can't really talk no more, just howls like the traitor bitch he is. But that means you gotta grab the mop and clean up all them fleshy bits and blood he leaves lying around after dealing with our problem customers. Gonna stink it up in here soon and scare off all the eddies. And get him inside and away from the fucking trash cans already, it ain't complicated. Oh, yep. Okay, hello. There he is. Ellis Carter. Jeez. Alright, it looks like we had an opportunity. Okay, there's the headshots. So you can see that you're targeting the head. Gotcha. That's pretty cool. You can target the specific limbs. Alright, go easy on me. This is my first time using this shotgun guy. Alright, get blinded. Oh, he didn't not get blinded for long. Oh, he hits like a brick shithouse. I was gonna shoot the explosive thing. Hang on. Come here. Come back to where you were. Oh, you blew it up already. Okay. You literally hit it and it blew up. Gotcha. Understandable. Have a nice day. Oh, bud. Okay. Oh, he's taking poison damage. Hang on. I gotta be careful. Nice. Oh, fucking yeah, that was fun. Machete! 80% crit chance from damage over time from bleeding. Double. 244 per hit. Jesus Christ. No wonder I was getting smacked for all that I am. And a tier 5 neurotoxin knife. Maxi-wear motorcycle suit. I need that. A lot of money. Brick and Ellis conversation too. Hell yeah. What the fuck are we gonna do, Brick? Got a bad feeling. Royce wants to in you in the ass and he's got people to back him. We gotta do something. Where have you been? I'm 100% sure he's gunning for my reins. I've been a walking corpse since yesterday. My advice is to GTFO while you can. You rolling over? We have people too. Jesus, Brick, I'm not gonna work for that rusty cumstain and that psycho douche smirk of his. Don't write that kinda L. You believe in me so much when I say get the out. Oh, shit your shorts all you want, but I won't let Royce get away with this. Do you know how hard it is to try and not say all of the swears that you have to read so YouTube won't limit your ads? So I think it's funny because swearing has never been an issue on the channel, really. It has on a few videos sometimes. But I think the mixture of how frequently Cyberpunk does it with how much I also do it, that combination is just lethal. And YouTube just goes, oh no, people don't want to see that. People don't want to hear that. People want to see uncensored titties, though, and that's fine. It's so ridiculous. Alright. There's another Cyberpsycho that's been taken care of. I love getting really bad tier 5 gear. Oh my god, hello. Really bad tier 5 gear because then I can just dismantle it for tier 5 components. Blood loss from multiple wounds. Evidence of drug use. Look at them all. Sheesh. Don't you want this 6th Street side cap? It looks so cool, guys. Alright, Regina. It was a gang dispute. The guy was one of Brick's people, tried to take revenge on Royce. You can guess how his solo attempt at a vendetta panned out. Got pumped full of drugs, tortured, and made into his wild attack dog of a bouncer. As requested, I didn't flatline him, but honestly I doubt there's much left to collect. In the mental sense. So I scrounged up some more info. It looks like the guy was Brick's only devotee left. All his other followers turned coat in half a millisec. I'm not sure he can be saved, but maybe we'll at least learn something new about the onset of cyberpsychosis. Nice work. There you go. And now Claire's going to talk to us about the big race, the finals. Hey, last race is going down on the highway. Whole city will be watching. Starting line's in Charter Hill overlooking North Oak. Flicking you the coords. Call me when you get there. Meet you in Charter Hill. Alright. She wants us to zero someone instead of actually doing it. So here's the big race. I think we should finish up this storyline. I'm definitely into having this storyline finished. It's been very enjoyable. So, 2.8Ks. Let's hop on. Let's go for a ride. Death of a Mercenary. Author unknown. Quick enough, not I. Nor bold enough, nor agile. Tangled up in wires, like a nest of vipers vile. Was it I who fell, or was it done to me? Dissolving, disappearing with you I wished to be. Now tethered, clamoring the restless swarm, beating in my ears a pale rage. No! Into the earth I seep, my life the sweet. Thorn sticks in my throat, a chill burns brighter. On. To the end, what a thought, a huddled husk, I tumble for the dawn. The old certainty of youth is felled, and from its gnarled trunk, memories fall forth. Hours of hours, sharp and pressing race, embittered in a power-locked embrace. With you I wish to be, and so I go, down a road without end, through woods half-dreamt. And the chill-bleached delirium of desire flies into trepid, trembling sand. Through the fog, your shadow sharpening, the storm tangles in me once again. To sway with you like sweet grasses dry, still the glassy dust will naught but rise. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cyberpunk poetry, everybody. Flaming Crotch Man is calling.
The guy who, you know.
Guy with the smoking crotch.
That's one way to put it. Anyway, just calling to say I transferred the funds.
Well, they managed to save your... you know.
Yeah, as much as they could. At least the pain is gone. Anyway, once it heals, I'll get a better model. Something top shelf.
Why the hell would you do that?
Is that a trick question? Why does anyone get a Mr. Stud? Keeps flashback down at the urinal?
Forget I asked. See ya.
Alright, there's night moves done. Incredible. Funds transferred. What a funny little quest. Alright, we're almost here. Oh! That was not a good... Oh my... Okay. I guess you're taking me to where I need to go. Oh no, it's that way! Go the other way! I'll get off here. The way that the bike landed on the curve and then, like, just, like, darts right into the back. Sad. Okay, it's alright. We're near... You should always look both ways before you cross the street. If before you dash across the road, you should look around you. You'll never know if you'll get swept off your feet by a beautiful set of wheels. Alright, here we go. Race time! And it's in the city streets, naturally. That's where it's gotta be for this bad boy. All clear to start the race.
Claire, hey.
Finals upon us, V. Big day is here.
Sure is. Want to meet up? I'm already here.
Yep, but listen. This will be highway driving, so we'll want a machine that runs on lightning. Your choice. Your rig or my beast.
Oh, okay, so... I was thinking we'd run with Beast anyway, but I'm wondering if, because we're going to be on the highway, we'll do Beast.
Beast's my choice. What do you say?
We won't be sorry.
We meeting at the starting line?
That's right. Wait for me there.
Gotcha. Lean and wait. Alright, here it is. Sometime later.
Run out there, Samson! Race is yours!
We got Militech here again today.
Get away from me, you whack!
No remorse? Not a bit?
None whatsoever.
Oof.
It is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, there was a time dialogue thing.
Asswipe!
Claire!
This your new driver? I'd get out while I could if I were you. Claire can't seem to keep her partners alive for long.
Hang on. I didn't realize there was a timed dialogue option. I didn't even have a chance to read it. Let me take a look. I think that's fair. I was just observing from a distance. Putting a time dialogue choice in a...
Okay. All right.
in dialogue where you're not even really locked in to the location is interesting. Alright.
Get away from me, you whack.
No remorse? Not a bit?
None whatsoever.
What's going on here?
Samson, Dickspert thinks I'm gonna let him go. You're dead. You hear me?
This your new driver? I'd get out while I could if I were you. Claire can't seem to keep her partners alive for long.
You motherfucker!
Truth is, Dean was as shit a husband as he was a driver. Head swelled lots larger than he could manage, and he paid for it. Face the facts. I didn't kill him. His ego did.
You're a waste of organic matter, Samson.
Jesus.
Claire, stop it! We got a race coming up, damn it!
You're done!
Fuck off.
Claire, come on. Save some steam for later.
Not to worry, sugar.
Do something for me, B.
Yeah?
Come in close on his tail and stay there.
Bring some friends.
Holy shit, dude. Like, I know that people dying as part of the races is part of it, but she's like basically announcing to everyone in front of everyone, being like, you're dead. I'm going to kill you. You know, and like, I don't feel like that's going to work out very well in her favor, especially with so many people bearing witness to this. Like, people die as part of it. People are shooting at each other, but I don't know, the specific nature, the intent to kill a specific person, it feels different.
We gonna take you straight to paradise.
So he's here, and also he is an asshole.
If about it.
Like, he is an asshole, right? And like, he rubs it into Claire at the same time, which is awful. So we've got Militech here, actually riding today. 6th Street. We got a Nomad riding with us. Alright. Let's see what happens, because this feels like it's going to be a disaster. Waiting to happen.
Okay, folks, get to your rigs. Time to crunch some steel and bash some heads. Everyone ready? 3, 2.
Wants me to stay on his tail. Finishing the race is optional, so we can actually finish the race.
Hold on!
Or we stay close to Samson, because I guess Claire wants to finish him. Well, he's on ours now. Alright, well, here you go. This is as close as I can get you to him. Here you go. Claire, you're not even shooting at him. We're literally side by side. Oh, God. You lost your bunny! The bunny came off! This is what happens when I'm trying to get someone killed. I'm compromising my position in the race, Claire. I know that the race isn't important this time, but goddamn. I've got a reputation. Just the best driver in that city. Come on. Oh, no, don't. No. No. Don't go off the side. Don't go off the side.
Where are you going?
Oh, if you go off too far, it puts you back on the track. That's hilarious. That's so funny. I was taking a detour, Claire.
Neutralize the target!
What happens if we finish the race but don't win? You know, what happens then? I'm just let him drive me to the finish line. I'm just hugging him. You know, drive him off. I'm slowly drifting him into another car. Here we go. Oh. This is fucking Anakin and Sebulba's fucking pod racing right now. Claire, you're not even shooting at the person you want to kill. This is definitely not a premeditated murder. This is just part of the race. I can't even knock him off, really.
Hey, wait!
Claire, you gonna shoot him? Like, you got a clear shot at him. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I'm just driving. I'm doing what I'm told. We're just hugging each other. We're friends. Oh. Balance has been disrupted. Balance has been disrupted. We're no longer in peaceful harmony in this hug. Claire's just decided to chill the fuck out, I guess. You're haunted.
Get on his butt.
Should I plant a grenade on his butt? Do I have to stay specifically behind him? The objective is just stay close. I guess we'll do what Claire says and we'll stay on the butt. Get out of the way, I got a person to kill. We're gonna end up finishing this race. Claire's back to shooting. Alright, I'm on his butt. What do you want? Like, as on his butt as I can get, Claire. Claire just decides to stop shooting, though. You want me to shoot him? Puncture a tire or something? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck?
After me. Don't let him slip away.
His car's damaged, so he's pulling off. Follow him or continue the race. Oh, I see. That's the optional part of it.
Take the wind out of his sails.
Okay.
Get on his butt.
I see. His car got damaged. Somehow. It wasn't Claire. I don't know about this, Claire. Whoa!
Catch up to him, quick!
Holy shit.
How's life, Samson?
Claire, please don't! I didn't do anything!
You pathetic worm. Is that so?
Hey, no, please! Don't let her do this! Claire, I beg you! Jesus, Claire, what the fuck do you want? I didn't kill Dean!
Zip your trap!
He got himself killed, for fuck's sakes! Please let me go!
Talk your way out of this.
What's he talking about?
Doesn't matter. Just try to save his skin.
No, please, don't let her! I didn't kill her husband!
I said shut your hole!
Claire, wait. Want to hear him out.
What for?
What do you got to say, Samson?
Dean tried to pass me just before the finish line, but he lost control!
You rammed us!
Even so, is that against the rules? It's this kind of racing!
Is that true, Claire? Samson did what anyone would do?
It doesn't matter! The bastard killed Dean! He has to pay for it!
What do you want from me? You killed... like everyone!
Claire, it was an accident. It's racing.
I loved him. Loved him more than life itself, and now I'm supposed to let this... I'm supposed to let this shit go? That what you expect?
Yes, Claire. You'll let him go.
Ha! You're fucking kidding me.
Might be a grade A corpo shit, but he didn't murder Dean. Flatlining him won't make you feel any better.
You might be right, V.
Thank God!
But I don't give a shit.
Wait, no! Your husband wasn't the saint you think!
Whoa. She did it anyway. Whoa, she did it anyway. Unexpected, actually. Holy shit. She was almost talked out of vengeance and doubled down. Holy shit.
Let's get out of here, V, please.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude.
All over, huh?
Guess so.
3.5 agreement. Do not change your frequency. 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 3.5 agreement. Do not change your frequ
Your husband. What was he like?
He'd like to sleep in. I'm forgetting more and more. Scared I'll lose what's left of him.
Won't forget what matters most. How he made you feel.
Yeah.
You all right, Claire?
What? Why?
Look pretty down.
I'm not. To be honest, don't think I feel anything.
It's okay. It'll get better.
What will?
Well, everything, I guess. You'll move on.
The only place I want to go right now is my liquor cabinet.
Okay, I'm glad we started moving again.
Any desire to do it again? Team up? For a race, I mean.
No, V. In fact, not gonna race ever again.
Ever?
Ever. That was something we had. Something Dean and I shared. I just needed you to get Samson.
I don't feel good about that at all. Like, it's just like, I just needed you to get Samson. I'm like, okay. That kind of sucks.
Got her!
Yeah, that attitude is really strange. That's why I was like, it happened on the track, and it seemed that the way he explained it was also no ill intent. Anyone would do the same thing. She specifically blamed him because he's the one that was part of that accident. But, like, she shoots at people all the time, you know what I mean? Like, she could shoot and kill Luigi's driver, and then Luigi would be like, you bastard, you came and killed my driver, and it's the same fucking thing. Now we just have to do this drive in silence. I thought we were about to talk her out of it, so that actually shocked me. I wonder if the only other alternative is just to finish the race. Well, then she'd probably be super fucking pissed off at you, because she won't have the chance for you to even try and talk to her. The marriage of heaven and hell, the argument. Rintra roars and shakes his fires in the burdened air. Hungry clouds swag on the deep. Once meek and in a perilous path, the just man kept his course along the vale of death. Roses are planted where thorns grow, and on the barren heath sing the honeybees. Then the perilous path was planted, and a river and a spring on every cliff and tomb, and on the bleached bones red clay brought forth, till the villain left the paths of ease to walk in perilous paths and drive the just man into barren climes. Now the sneaking serpent walks in mild humility, and the just man rages in the wilds where lions roam. Rintra roars and shakes his fires in the burdened air. Hungry clouds swag on the deep. As a new heaven is begun, and it is now 33 years since its advent, the eternal hell revives. And lo, Swedenborg is the angel sitting at the tomb. His writings are the linen clothes folded up. Now is the dominion of Edom, and the return of Adam into paradise. See Isaiah 34 and 35. Chap. Without contraries is no progression, attraction and repulsion, reason and energy, love and hate are necessary to human existence. From these contraries spring what the religious call good and evil. Good is the passive that obeys reason. Evil is the active springing from energy. Good is heaven. Evil is hell. William Blake. He gave me dark vibes. The 33 years and we've got the return of Adam into paradise. Dark's a great show. Everybody should watch it. That's all that I could think of reading this. Protein farms, a report. Protein farms are currently the source of most meat and meat substitute products in Night City. Biotechnica is the clear industry leader, providing for over half of the city's demand for alternative protein. Currently, the most popular, albeit cost-intensive form of production is based on protein-rich crickets, which allow producers to achieve the highest quality protein. Earthworms are available as a cheaper alternative, achieving a higher yield of products per square meter. However, Worms pose a more difficult marketing challenge. While crickets have become acceptable, most consumers still bristle at being told to go eat worms.
Beast is yours.
What? You're giving me a rig?
It's not mine. Belonged to me and Dean. But since we are no more, take care, V, and watch those turns or you'll end up wrapped around a lamppost.
I don't really enjoy that ending. I don't really enjoy that ending. It's just like, you try and get her to, like, you talk with her about it, and you try, and she goes, man, you might be right, but I don't care, and then kills him anyway, and then just silently drives us home, and then goes, here's the truck. Like, the ending is so awful, because we had, like, what you felt like was this friendship between Claire and V, and the way that she opens up to her, and they're talking through things, and we're being there for her, and you know, obviously this is very cathartic for her. She's going through this race for a very specific reason, but at the same time, there is still this like connection between us and the way that we interact with each other. And then we get to the end. She finishes it. She's just fulfilled her vengeance goal. Obviously, you're gonna feel like shit afterwards because it never helps. But then she's like, I'm done. We're not racing again. I just used you to get to Samson. Like, that's so terrible. And she just shuts the fucking garage on us. And there we go. Okay. Can we get in the garage by other means? You guys will shoot me if I get close, I know that much. I don't think you can get in any other way. Hey guys, you don't mind if I just scoot across here and get these, I saw a crafting component around here. Got some clothes. Where's the... I definitely saw... There it is. What am I looking for? It's in the truck? Oh, it's on the body. There you go. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that has not a very nice ending to it, and then we've just been given the rig. And I'm like, sure, I guess we got a car, but like... interesting stuff, and then she just gives up on it. And then I don't know if we'll ever talk or see her again. We also got a bunch of text messages while we were driving there. Damn. Then she's just going to ignore our calls. That sucks. Alright, well I guess we'll do some of the jobs that came up on our phone here. So Nix texted us saying, got a job for you, swing by when you have a sec. And that was the Spellbound mission. Regina Jones said, van full of syn-leather. So this was a gig type thievery that popped up. Steal a Revere Courier Services van. This isn't going to be a usual gig. You're going to go to the Revere Courier Services facility in Northside and steal a minibus full of leather jackets. Don't worry, I was also scratching my head at first, but the job itself couldn't be simpler. Someone's smuggling syn-leather combat jackets to NC to get around the corporate embargo. The leather's imported in the form of jackets, which is then distributed to underground Ripperdoc that use them for their implants, which are then sold at competitive prices. Quite a supply chain, right? My client tracked down the shipment, but can't take care of it on her own. You're her replacement. Just remember that the RCS can't roll until it validates the driver's identity. Oh, Did I mention that the RCS warehouse is controlled by the Tiger Claws? No? Well, I'm telling you now. They use it for laundering cash, so don't be surprised to see them prowling around. Be careful, and good luck. And we have more cars for sale. Got a limited time offer for a limited edition Quartz Bandit. Took a little elbow grease to get all the dead flies off her windows, but she's clean as a whistle now. Tossed a pic of the little beaut on Autofixer. Go on, grab her. No need to thank me. Thanks. Okay. Back to it. So in the journal, I believe it was many ways to skin a cat. Incredible. Okay. Revere Courier Services is a shipping corporation that operates on all continents, providing transport services for both commercial and individual clients. Their fleet consists of armored trucks, freighters, and aircraft capable of carrying high-value cargo. But the RCS pledge states that all cargo is sacred, whether it's luxury limousine destined for an African billionaire's estate, or care package of moochies and banana butter bears a grandmother from Vista Del Rey sent her grandson for Valentine's Day. While the limo would be transported on a massive freighter and the box of treats by scooter delivery, they both have one thing in common. They'll arrive in the right hands. Of course, RCS cannot give their full guarantee as the shipping industry is a major target of piracy and theft. Still, in such cases, the company offers full compensation for stolen goods. Some of RCS's largest shipping vessels are protected by outsourced security, often mercs, whose presence is often deterrent enough for would-be aggressors. A vital service offered by RCS is physical data transfers for data that's too precious to upload to the net. Data couriers number among most experienced professionals, and damage or loss of shipment almost never occurs. Give me one of those jobs. I'll do one of those. Alright, where are we headed? 3Ks that away. Let's head on over there. A gem of Japanese elegance, Hanako Arasaka's visit to Night City is a unique chance to take a closer look at a true icon of class and style. The enigmatic daughter of a recently deceased megacorp CEO has shown us once again why she's a real queen of killer taste. First thing to note is that Hanako wore only Japanese designers, showing off a flair of the patriotism and devotion she was raised with. Second, only a sharp eye might catch the small golden brooch crafted in the shape of the Arasaka Corp logo, playing it safe but keeping it classy. Hanako also rocked a dove white neo-mill pencil dress, simultaneously showcasing a regal modesty but without putting off the stiff prudishness. Hanako is corporate royalty and she knows it. She's not trying to squeeze in any of that Neo-K flash because her self-confidence is chrome-plated. That said, there are a few accents of gold in her dress, shoes, and hair accessories that tastefully elevate the outfit and harmonize beautifully with her nails and real skin seams. Then, with her coat sporting a fierce red, she adds an almost predatory pop to the ensemble. Color choice by coincidence? No way. Or a nod to the Japanese national colors? Probably way. As we've seen time and time again, Hanako doesn't shy away from incorporating both traditional and modern elements from her home country's heritage. Oh, Judy's calling.
Judy. So? Got a plan?
Damn right I do. Come over to mine tonight. Gonna lay the groundwork with Tom and Roxy. They're with us. Micah will be here too.
How'd you manage that?
Got something really big. Tell you everything tonight. Last thing, what do you like on your pizza?
Ugh, why is that cool? Artichoke and avocado. Locust pepperoni and extra cheese, tofu, tuna, and pineapple. Don't like pizza. Locust pepperoni? What does that mean? You making pepperoni out of locusts? Pepperoni and cheese, please. Hold the locust.
Locust pepperoni. And lots of extra cheese.
Atta girl. So, I'll see you come evening?
You gonna tell me this big secret of yours?
Figured out how to tweak behavioral chips. Turn dolls into fighters.
Sounds like my kind of plan.
We'll go over the specifics tonight. You're coming, right?
Of course I'll be there.
Alright, sorry, I'm just causing a pile up right now. Don't drive on your phone. So, wild. That's fucked up. Because you'd be like turning these dolls into fighters, and they wouldn't even remember because they'll be in a fucking trance. That's awful. Oh, hang on.
Whose name I can't say on air for reasons of personal and global.
We got a story from Mike.
And she once told me that she knew the real origins of the net. This friend, she's been around. She started running back before the data crash, when the deep net was open to all. She survived the crash, dodged the rabbits, persevered through the Netwatch purges, and watched the black wall go up with her own virtual eyes. And she's not one to make up fairy tales. So why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because what she told me seemed unbelievable at first. So she tells me after a bottle and a half of Joe Teal, Mike, she says, the net isn't what it seems. She continued by asking me a question. Why do you think Bartmoss named them demons anyway? Because that's what they are. Raish didn't invent the net. He discovered it. She looked me dead in the eyes and she said, the net is hell. And Bartmoss opened the door. So over the next few hours, she lays out her case. She talked about the similarities between, how did she put it, hyper-fractus stratified computational data synthesis and the practices of the legendary Scholomance. She said that Netwatch has its origins in the Vatican and that the Black Wall sings in Aramaic. Now, listeners, you know I'm a skeptical guy. I don't run every rumor I hear despite what my detractors might say. And I might have kept this one to myself if it weren't for the fact that I've known her for ages, and she's not a kook. So what do you folks think? I'd love to hear from some of the runners of my audience. I'm here to listen.
That's so cool. Because we've read about Raish and Bartmoss and stuff like that. I love that radio stuff. So apparently that's Mike Pondsmith, the creator of Cyberpunk. Which is very, very cool that they gave him a radio station where he says stuff like that. Alright, let's do this gig. Many ways to skin a cat. Now, Judy said this evening, right? And look at the time. She means this evening today, right? So we've got time. Alright, we've got Maelstrom here, which is not even tied to this facility. Which is Tiger Claws related. You guys gonna let me pass, or am I gonna have to deal with you? You are Maelstrom, and my favorite thing is to eliminate Maelstromers. Which weapon should I use for this? Which weapon should I use to wipe them out? I want to test out this this revolver, actually. I want to see this bad boy. Let's see what this can do. Okay. It's not showing a preview of how much damage this is going to do to their health, interestingly enough. So...
It's killing time!
We don't need a preview when it completely eliminates them. Okay. I'm reloading. I'm reloading. Don't dodge my attack. Good night. Okay. Love it. We gotta leave one to survive so they can tell the story of my my exploits. They lost an arm, and they'll remember that. They'll never forget it. Guys, get away from there. You hurt yourselves.
In the kisser, I'm dead.
I see an opportunity for Maelstrom. It's done, baby.
My favorite game is hide and kill.
Oh, hang on. There's another one here. Hold on. Hide and kill. Bonk. Oh, hello. There's a whole group here. Jesus. The other one's already the survivor, sorry. We don't need you. I'm trying to pop the head, but it won't work. Never mind. Fine. Fine. Carnage. Alright, Maelstrom hanging out. Dealt with.
No!
Why are you getting... I told you! Remember that I told you to stay away from the car? It was on fire, and then you got yourself on fire. You have no one else to blame but yourself. God, alright. Wait. Is this... What the fuck? Is this not meant to be upside down? I didn't know if this car is meant to be upside down. I was like... There's noise coming from there, so I was wondering if if there was like someone in the fucking car that I had to like free. The car's empty. Oops, didn't mean to throw that. Well, this is a nice revolver for a sure shot to the head, isn't it? Alright, Tiger Claws. Hi! Alright, let's find our way into this facility, shall we? I have another perk point. That should mean extended effect for my slow-mo, right? I believe so. Okay. Oh, actually, also, let me actually use my throwing shit. So I have a nice neurotoxin knife that's got a 4-second return time. Can the machete be thrown? No. Imagine being able to throw the machete. Alright, that seems like that's gonna be enjoyable. Cutomatic chainsaw, the one-handed club. Okay. We'll go for the neurotoxin knife, I suppose. Right. But I love this music. Right. I want to just test out this knife. Yep. The knife has been tested. It works, by the way. Ooh, okay. The camera just glimpsed me, and we're out. Gotcha. The camera's far away too. I like cancelling the Sandevistan halfway through because it looks like it does actually affect the total cooldown time, so it actually comes back to you faster, which is very nice. I appreciate that.
Could use a cat nap.
Right, they're on alert because of the camera. These guys are hugging each other. This dude's still alive. Got him in the headshot with a knife. He didn't die.
Huh?
That's weird. Jesus.
ママが探してるよ。
今のは
出てこいよ。遊ぼうぜ。
一応ちゃんと見たと思うけど。ガキか。いい加減姿を現しな。
今のは
Cyberpsycho.
Oopsie, I messed with my knife.
Oh, せるか
Where's your head? There it is. Cute. Oh. I thought I would just miss it. Good news is all of these people are separated from each other, so it's not ticking off all of them. Information for new members of the Revere Courier Services family. Fellow employees, welcome to the family at Revere Courier Services. That's right, family. That's not a word we use lightly here. We're here for each other, and we're not afraid to speak our minds. No matter what, we stick together. RCS wouldn't be what it is today without this unbreakable bond. We are one of the best and most innovative employers in Night City. We value flexibility, ambition, creativity, and the ability to work under pressure. Combat experience is a plus. Don't forget, all our employees receive training and the chance to develop their skills. Don't miss this opportunity. Important. As a driver, you'll be responsible not only for delivering goods at their destination, but also the safety and condition of the cargo. Loss or damage of the goods may result in a financial penalty. Before you begin your journey, always check your weapon.
Truly put a price on your security. In New Mexico and Oklahoma, a new bout of unrest.
Notice of expiration. Contract expiration, Unit 276-80743, additional services, electricity, high-speed net connection. Unit specifications of freezer, large, locked with instructions, do not open. The 50-year contract expired on the 4th of the 2nd, 2075. The client has not responded to calls for contract renewal. Unit contents were discarded at the landfill at the requested location on 4th of the 10th, 2075. Client data removed. Interesting. The 50-year contract. So in 2025... Ooh. Okay. So contents were freezed in a locker for 50 years in 2025. Client data has been removed. That's interesting.
President Myers has opened
and that's gone to landfill?
for the attack.
We've been to that landfill area once with the Delamain thing, right? That's where so many of those fridges are.
On Texan airports in Wellington.
Should we go and check that out? Can we go and check that out? I don't know if that would, I don't know if that would work. Interesting.
Concludes today's World News segment. Please join us again next time.
Oh shit. Forgot about that one looking right at me. Well, I guess we'll go for combat with the very last person in here. That's funny. is very satisfying. Come on, come get me, bud. Let's fight. I've got a machete. And I'm ready to test it out. Oh, you've got a melee weapon too. That makes this fun. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was fun. Don't lose your head about it, though. That's that done. Okay, gain access to the van using the main computer. Ooh, tier 5 machine gun. Give that a whirl, potentially. I like that we're in this state where we're getting really good crafting materials. The problem is we need lower tier crafting materials as well for upgrading previous weapons. Authorized via personal link. Alright, hold on. Let's have a look at the messages first. Luther Babcock to Burak Demoren. Just got the leather from Bangladesh. As I was saying about these jackets, don't let any disappear. Make sure those slippery little cocksuckers at your warehouse understand that. Look, I know sometimes things over there go missing, but this is one of those times where they really can't. Those jackets are worth more than you'd expect. But yeah, say hi to Tom for me. My wife still asking about that recipe made for us. We need to meet up again. Validation. Shaniqua, Washington, Logan Rice. Logan, let everyone know that starting today, every driver has to validate their ID before starting their shift. If they don't, they won't be able to start the car. It's for security reasons. On its way, Vincent Apisa to Shota Kosugi. Hey Shota, there's a van on its way to Little China, Ravine Street, full of ingredients for all your glittery goods. Can you ask your people to keep an eye on it? I don't think it's a good idea for that kind of stuff to travel without protection, except the driver. You're worrying too much. I'm not sending anyone. The point is for the van to just look like any other van. Protection would only draw attention. That's the last thing we want. Alright, then we authorize via personal link. Okay. And now I can enter the van. Keep... Ooh, look at this. So, this is interesting. I have the readable shards, hiding shards mod, right? But the new update 2.11 has updated shards to grey out if you've already read it, and then you can have a look and say it says already read, which is very nice. But it looks like it's conflicting with the hiding the shards mod, which it wasn't before, because I've had 2.11 installed for a while, and it was still hiding shards. I would see them vanish. So, interesting that it's still showing up. But a good update nonetheless. Surprising that it took that long to even put that in. Alright, let's drive the van to its indicated location, shall we? We had to pay the price. Yeah, we lost everything. We had to pay the price. Defeat or lose all enemies. Oh, they're on to me. Alright, hold on. I thought the point was for this to look like any other van. Alright, that's right. I can fight you. Face me, cowards. I'll take you on. What is going on here? We got a maelstrom facility. I don't know what this place is. Oh no, it's not a gig. I'm gonna put like a little waypoint here. Come back here. See what these turrets are protecting.
See, a few weeks ago, a Militech espionage team infiltrated an Arasaka base in the Mare Nubium. That's the Sea of Clouds. They were there because of unusual seismic activity at the base. It's an indicator that Arasaka's moving around a lot of regolith construction. For you dirt boys and dirt girls in the audience, let me clarify. Regolith's just a fancy name for moon rocks. So what do they find, you ask? Only a partially completed and totally unauthorized mass driver. That's a big rock thrower. It's really good for getting cargo materials back down to Earth from the moon. And also, as we learned in the last war, it's a great way to drop rocks on cities. So you might not know this, but new mass drivers are strictly regulated by international treaty, and they're prohibited under ESA lunar use contracts. The ESA has the ultimate high ground advantage in any Earth conflict with their own Tycho and Copernicus mass drivers. And they really don't want anyone else having that same advantage, especially Arasaka. So, my friends in the know tell me that Militech seems to have fed that information about Arasaka's secret mass driver to the ESA committee in advance of Arasaka's upcoming lunar contract renegotiations. And to keep their contracts, Arasaka has taken the drastic action to eliminate anyone in the ESA who might have seen this data on their mass driver. But hey, this was sloppy by Arasaka's standards. In fact, so sloppy, I'd be really surprised if this had come from the top. I'm guessing some middle manager somewhere was just trying to cover their ass.
Nice. I'm enjoying listening to these. This is definitely one of my favorite radio stations, for sure.
Van received. Textbook example of a job well done, don't you think? A++. Contract closed.
A++. Thanks, Regina. Alright. Awesome. Job done. Now, we have a NCPD around here. We have an assault in progress. Is my waypoint still there? Shit. Okay, damn. Putting a waypoint on the assault in progress got rid of that place. Oops. It wasn't too far away, but now I have to search for it. Alright, what's going on here? What's going on here? Ooh, I gotta fuck up. Is that Maelstrom related? It is. God, I wish I did not have my sniper in my stash. I would love to use it right now. Alright, let's try the LMG that we picked up here. We use an LMG against this group. Okay, ready? Ready?
Into the light for you!
Never saw it coming. God damn. Alright, well that's the LMG. What a ride. Alright. Second Wind 12, Roaring Phoenix 4, Evade 10, Max Stock 7, Brisky 8, and Damp EMP 10. Job complete. So a 6th Street setup was here, and then Maelstrom came in. Yo, fuck that guy. Shit costs more every damn shipment. Let's kill this beers. Order a shit ton of merch. When you go to grab it, lead to the skull. Done. Find another supplier. Jesus Christ. Like, it's getting expensive. Kill the guy. Okay, so it was a 6th Street dealer, potentially. And then Maelstrom came and zeroed him. Look at that. Jesus. Okay. What else have we got to do here? It's 2:35 in the morning. We should go back to our apartment sometime. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? When was the last time our character slept? The relic is just keeping us going. Let's go back to our apartment, I think. There's a tarot card there, and there's a couple of other tarot cards nearby, and a side job, so I think that sounds good. Let's go back to our apartment. We'll have a bit of a snooze. Oh, here it is.
Oh, interesting.
I like that you can either scan it, or you can... you can either scan it, or you can talk about it. The Fool, right next to my apartment. The Fool is everyone, including you and me. Each step he takes on his journey feels like stepping into a brave new world. Ultimately, the journey will change him. But as the card shows, he's a trustworthy lad whose tireless hope drives him towards his goal. I'm really loving these in the specific positions that you find them in as well. Wow, my apartment. I've not been here in a very long time. Oh look, I've got weapons in the wall. Ah, okay, so hang on. Because I think it's... Well, I have a bunch of iconic weapons, but it seems that it could be... Let me chuck these in. Is there a penis hole? Okay, the Dying Knight went in there. Interesting. Okay, so there's very, very specific weapons. It's not just any of the iconic weapons you've got, because there's a bunch of iconic weapons in my stash. But they're not showing up. Wild. Okay. I'm going to sort out my inventory and my stash in a second. Oh. Greetings from Des Moines. Who left this in my apartment? Jump in the urinal and stand on your head. I'm the one that's alive. You're all dead. Hello? It would be nice if you got left messages. Alright, jump in the urinal, stand on my head. Ah! Interesting. Strange. What the fuck was that? Okay. Let's go to sleep. When was the last time that V slept? Literally the beginning of the game. Good night, everybody. I'm sleeping. It's been a long time. Let's sleep until, let's say 10, 20, let's get 8 hours. Let's get our 8 hours in. 11:20. A healthy 8 hours. Oh, God. Nice. Wait, did my... hang on. Oh, Claire texted us. Holy shit. Did our... I think our anesthesia scarf finally went away. Maybe we just had to sleep it off. Jesus. Alright.
To them I offer my own personal heartfelt arigato gozaimasu.
Claire says apologies are in order. Hey V, sorry I got you mixed up in all this. How do you feel about everything? I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to feel guilty? It's dumb. Time to forget about the past and move on, Claire. I know. Dean would have wanted me to move on instead of just dwelling on the past. Again, thank you for everything, V. Take care, Claire. Alright, well, that's nice, like, and very realistic in the fact that, you know, you would get communicated with after. They'll text you after some time has passed, being like, hey, sorry. And I really appreciate that there was a follow-up there. That was nice. Okay, apartment living has been done. We've got some new wardrobes. We've got some new inventory, new weapons. Look at these new outfits. Let's take a look. Oh, we've got one that's prepped for combat. We got the Arasaka helmet with the Tiger Claws mask, which is pretty sick. Rocking a different color scheme for a change. I feel like this goes together quite well. Bit of poison, bit of a venomous outfit. I've updated my Corpus outfit. We got the gold suit now. I just really love that you're able to change them in the menu. That makes things really nice. We're wearing the samurai shirt now, which seems very fitting because we don't have a samurai logo on the back, sadly. This is my Blade Runner fit, and then our more casual attire. We put on those glasses that we got. I'm loving the outfits in this game. Even though I have a particular fave right now, this is kind of the one I've been rocking with the most. I do love our ability to have a select few faves that we can switch between. Now, we are going to leave our apartment complex, and around this area we have the Spellbound mission. So a job from Nyx. Now, we don't know this person, but guy's got a rep for being an expert on antique tech pre-crash hardware. Decks, mag discs, yada yada yada. Some people will tell you it's all as useful as a typewriter, a record player, a pile of dried cat shit. But me, I wouldn't be so sure about that. So Nyx, anyone who amounts to anything should know him. He's the go-to netrunner in town for tasks others refuse to take, even for fat stacks. Shady and dangerous work is right up his street, though Nyx isn't some crazy cyberspace cowboy. He's just an experienced professional who's done his homework and on analyzing and deciphering the shreds of knowledge left behind by the legendary runner Raish Bartmos. He also had a corpo stint, which he certainly doesn't share often, but which he counts among the most teachable periods in his life. No matter which suit he wore, it always felt too tight, literally and metaphorically. He's now one of Rogue's most trusted netrunners and is keen to keep it that way. That's why Afterlife is associated with this quest. Okay. With Rogue. So Raish Bartmos, I think I spoke about them being two separate entities earlier when the radio show spoke about them because it used the names interchangeably. I need to remember that Raish Bartmos is the one name legendary runner. Alright, so it looks like Spellbound is the mission that we'll be looking to do. There's a few things around this area as well, but this one's nice and close. Music ain't in cheap. Your latest disc is good as... We've got some tarot cards around this way as well. I remember that's something that we were looking for. So there's one near Tom's Diner in Bucker Slice. There's our tarot card here. There it is. The Chariot. The Chariot is always charging ahead despite being pulled by its steeds in opposite directions. The rider who steers it constantly reins in the light and dark sides of the soul with the help of reason. To ride in the Chariot is to experience highs and lows, ups and downs. Cool. We had a few others near here as well. And also a side job, which is actually a good reminder because we were going to do the side job as well. So let's head to the tarot card. We'll do the side job and then we'll do Spellbound after that.
Christ, hey, don't forget we're playing tonight, man.
Like I forgot. But what they don't know, the real name for this thing they call cyberspace is actually yeah?
Pandemonium!
Here he is again, still going.
What is life without its body? What are the beings of the net if not souls from beyond our plane of existence?
Town for a while.
I have heard their voices. Let they who yet live never cross that threshold, for their souls will join those ghostly ranks.
You heard their voices? What did they say?
They spoke not in the language of mortals, no. They howled, screaming in agony, forever removed from their earthly form. Among them was a woman, her voice of ice, Queen Lilith. She was calm, but at the cost of her humanity. You ask, who opened these unholy gates of the abyss?
No one's asking.
And I answer you, the techno-necromancers of Alpha Centauri!
Okay.
I recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
Remember when I gave him... This is even more than last time, wasn't it? Wasn't it 2,000 last time? Jesus Christ. I wonder if we're supposed to be giving him this money for a reason, if it's a different number every time. I don't think it was 5,400 last time. Also, it autosaves before talking to him, so I guess he is actually supposed to be an important character. He's not just a Twitch streamer cameo after all, maybe? I'll have to keep an eye on this guy. But he's onto something. We had that Cyberpsycho ritual take place that had that dude mentioning Lilith as well. Sure. Let's see if this leads to something.
You do good work. Use this to wake Night City up.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple of truth in you from the very beginning.
Are you sure about that? I literally was so obnoxious to you the first time we met.
Let those with ears listen and those with eyes behold.
It's so funny that, like, I gave him shit the first time.
The mothership conceals itself above our very heads. Ready yourself, for they are coming.
I guess maybe you need to, like, come in and check on him over time. And then he says some new stuff and then he asks for a donation again. Ah, hang on. Misty having a tarot card makes sense.
They have already won.
What's the one that I'm looking for here? Oh, and actually, unless this symbol is just... Nope, there's definitely a tarot card. Alright, hold on.
Those with ears listen and those with eyes behold.
Where is it?
Their mothership above our very
Oh, I'm going in an elevator. Okay. We'll speak to Misty in a sec. I'm heading to the roof. Oh, I have 40 minutes of XP after sleeping. I have a little XP buff there. Is that in my status? I can't see any like temporary buffs that I have. Oh, my street cred is oh, this is where you can see your maximum level. My street cred is almost full. Like, nice. Or am I halfway through my levels? Or am I halfway to level 36? I think it's halfway to level 36. And I'm 99% of the way through to level 49. For a second I was like, am I about to hit max street cred? I get all these discounts from vendors. Reach level 50. So level 50 might be the maximum, it seems, for street cred. I'm assuming that's an XP bonus or something, but I can't read it on my stats. Alright, it pays to sleep in Night City. There you are. The world. The world lies at the end of the fool's long and winding journey. Wiser and more world-weary than he started out, the fool faces a moment of reckoning. Some of us accept where our journey has led us to, while others embark on a new challenge. One thing in this world is certain, you can't have it all. Solo's Manual by Morgan Blackhand. So this is one of Night City's legends. You think you got what it takes to be a legendary Solo, huh? Sure you do. Otherwise, why pick up this book? You're looking for respect, for fear, for a way to be on top. Maybe you heard someone quote me about winning battles with only a glance before a single shot's been fired. Well, fine. I'll let you in on a secret. It's possible. And you can do it too. But only if you got the guts to survive going to hell and back more times than you can count. Thousands of fights, millions of bullets, hundreds of gallons of blood, yours included. That's what you have to look forward to. And you'll need a solid ripper. One you can trust, one you make a lifelong chumbadas out of, one who tells you every week, it's a miracle you ain't dead by now. At least that's what he'll say if you're lucky. Nowadays, every kid with a big iron, a syn-leather coat, and micro-missile launcher thinks they're a hotshot Solo, but you know what? Just because you killed a few goons with a smile on your lips don't make you one. Anyone can kill. I knew this rocker boy once who blew up a whole fucking platoon of corpo trash. Did that make him a Solo? No. It made him dead. So, still think you got what it takes to carve your name into Solo history? Good. Then this book's for you. So I'm assuming he's referencing Johnny there. Beelzebub's tales to his grandson. Even before our arrival, many beings in Babylon had lost their minds over this subject, while many others were inching closer to the same fate. The burning question of the day, the question that racked the brains of both pitiful scientists and normal beings of Babylon, was this: do we have a soul or not? There were all sorts of the most fantastic theories on this subject, with new ones appearing all the time, and each and every one of the tempting hypotheses had its supporters. Despite the overwhelming number and diversity of these beliefs, they were all based on one of two completely opposing premises. The first was called atheism, while the other was idealism or dualism. All dualistic hypotheses held the soul existed, and, of course, that it was immortal and could suffer many things even after the death of the being. Meanwhile, the atheistic theories held the complete opposite view. In short, my boy, when we came to Babylon, we came upon what could only be called constructing the Tower of Babel. There you go.
Jackie gave you these cards, right? Remember when he asked me to help him pick the right deck?
Mm-hmm. He picked just the thing for me, too. I feel a real connection to this deck. We could lay out a spread for you now, if you like.
Yeah. Why the hell not?
Focus on the recent past and what you expect in the future. The Wheel of Fortune, reversed. You'll meet some setbacks in the future. Consequences of poor decisions. Obviously. Justice reversed. Be very careful with those you meet. Not all will be worthy of your trust. The High Priestess. Do not seek simple answers. Be open to your intuition, your subconscious, your dreams. The Moon. In her light, what was once far away and difficult to grasp becomes sharp and clear.
I love this place. This is so cool. This is such a great vibe for Cyberpunk.
How's it going, Misty? You alright?
I think so. Not easy, you know. Putting my life back together. Without him. And you? I mean, you too?
It's weird, but I think we're starting to see eye to eye.
I had a feeling it'd work out. It's hard not to get along with you, V.
How's it going with Mama Wells?
Pretty good. Maybe too good.
How's that?
After we said goodbye to Jackie, she invited me over. We talked for a while. Now, not a day goes by when she doesn't call. Ask how it's going. Tells me about herself, Jackie, everything. sometimes for hours. Sent me a roast the other day. You believe that? Apparently I'm too skinny. She knows I don't eat meat. V, I'm afraid she's trying to, I don't know, adopt me somehow.
What's the big deal? I wish someone would make me a roast.
I think Miss Wells is using me to avoid thinking about her son's death.
With a new surrogate daughter.
Exactly.
That's sad. Dealing with grief. You mind if I use your computer? Oh, we already read that. Okay.
To control your executives, your leaders, but they...
Okay. Now, Spellbound is nearby, but also there is a side job nearby. And by nearby, I mean literally right on top of us.
Okay.
Oh. He is the side job. Right.
You can recognize them by their
Okay,
code.
so he is the side job. We just have to, I guess, maybe wait this one out and see what happens. But I've been giving this guy my money.
Blue eyes, creatures born centuries
Oh, the
ago.
map answered my question for me. It is a job.
They hide their true faces under masks of human skin. Two-faced snakes, oppressors of humanity.
Not surprising. I bet politicians. Two-Faced is right.
Hear her! The faces! You have seen their reptilian faces?
Oh, maybe. Weren't human, that's for sure.
And where did this filth slither out from, you ask?
Antarctica. You said that already.
Today they hide amidst the snow and ice of the South Pole, step by step usurping our crown as creation's chosen. Millions of years ago, they evolved from dinosaurs to become the world's first advanced, intelligent race. And who is their progenitor? Their masters? The scientists of Alpha Centauri! I recognize you.
Oh, there we go.
You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
Oh no, it's 5,400 this time as well. Do I have to do 5,400 to get this side job, or can I just do the typical one and go for the $1?
Humble sounds affordable. Just don't spend it on stupid shit.
Thank you. This has bought me a day or two.
Okay. It's not on the map, but it's definitely there.
Bear the truth. Let those with ears listen and those with eyes.
Does it pop up as a side job anytime that there's an update with this guy, or does it pop up as a side job and I have to specifically do something to get the job? Like there's a particular dialogue choice. Let's skip time, and I'll just wait. Sorry, Judy, you can wait. I need to see if this works.
Their mothership conceals itself above our very heads. Ready yourself, for they are coming.
So this doesn't change to a side job again.
Open your mind before it is too late.
You might have to leave and come back instead of just waiting. But I'm curious, so I'll check a previous save. Okay, so unfortunately, choosing different dialogue options doesn't change anything with Gary. So I think the job will just appear when we're able to talk to him. And then hopefully we'll actually get a job out of him. But it's good to at least have confirmation that that will go somewhere, I suppose. I'm looking forward to that when it does. Because it's a very interesting one, that's for sure. Yeah, heading into the afterlife. Oh yeah, I forgot. Claire works here. I've been so used to doing her Beast and Me races, I'm like, we're never going to talk to her again, she's ignoring my calls. I'm like, I can just confront her at work. That's always a very smart thing to do. It's like, hey, you. Why won't you return my calls?
Good to see you. How's it going?
Hi. Ready for the next race that we're not gonna have?
How's it going? Ready for the next one?
Oh, she's running like a dream. Full tank, tuned up, body polished to a sheen. Never been more ready.
I was asking about you, Claire, not your beast.
Yeah, I meant me.
But there's no race. You said so yourself. Damn, Rogue, a little bit lonely in there. Hello.
V, baby, listen. Got a yarn for you. Quick biz, that is. You interested?
There's a lot of characters that kind of talk and address you, like, I guess they know you from your reputation, right? But they also speak as if they're very comfortable with me.
All right, lay it on me.
Was cruising the net, you feel? And I spotted an interesting classified.
Wait, let me guess. Performance enhancers? He used Mr. Stud cheap.
Now, I'm a serious man, V. And serious matters are what, if not all, that concern me. Somebody's selling a book of spells. Edition dating from before the first net crash. Now, you know a thing or two about that, don't you? Like how much that soft could run you and earn you.
Want me to clup it for you, don't you?
No clupping required. Just buy the damn thing. Reimburse you twofold.
Sending me out to do your shopping? Want a case of Nicola with that? Algae chips?
Think on it, V. A treasure, and someone's willing to part with it. Now who does that? The hard up, V. And desperados got this unsavory side. They're unpredictable. One word off their mood, and they reach for their heat. That's why I need you to meet the seller. You got heat at the ready.
Okay, will do.
That's my girl. Zipping you the deets on the seller. And luck be with you all the way.
Okay. Nix has shared a contact with you. Redacted. New contact added, Reno. But with a 3. Blaming Bartmoss by Bugbear. When I imagined what the net was like before Bartmoss, I see thousands of potential threats and thousands of opportunities. Of course, the whole system was unstable, corpo runners pulling one way, post-war rogue AIs pulling the other, financial markets tanked, virus mutations spiraled in uncontrollable ways, and runners got cooked in their living rooms every now and then. Bartmoss saw the net as a grenade waiting for the pin to get pulled, and that's exactly what he did. Fuck it, right? Let the world burn. Bartmoss fucked the system, but fuck all of us right along with it. Just look at it now. Corps are on top as usual. The Black Wall, which was supposed to protect us after the net's crash, is just another control tool in Netwatch's arsenal. Before Bartmoss, the net was an untamed jungle. If you could navigate it, you had a chance to survive. You were free. After Bartmoss, the net's like an airport security check. Every step you take, Netwatch is checking your papers and performing a thorough cavity search. Oh, but all for your own good, of course. Pretty cool. Alright, I'll see you later. Let's call Reno.
Hey, you looking for the book?
Sounds about right.
Price
Hey,
non-negotiable.
V, good to see you.
You'll need to pay in full on pickup.
Clear enough. Agreed.
Preem, I flicked you the address. Come by your lonesome.
Preem. Reno is sending you coordinates. And Nick says, shared a contact with you, Reno. Wow. Meeting. Come alone, I have eyes everywhere. No prob. Okay, here we go. Oh, dude. Holy shit. Is there anything of you left? That's crazy. That's taken chromed up to a whole new level. America after the war, the turbulent years of 2024 to 2045. At the end of the Fourth Corporate War, in order to establish relative order under the federal government, President Elizabeth Kress imposed a martial law on NUS member states and nationalized the domestic arms manufacturing giant Militech. Preoccupied with their own internal issues, most of Europe and Japan paid little attention to developments in North America. Back in the 1990s, corporations had already begun aggressively purchasing huge swaths of arable land from farmers. Those who were left with no choice but to sell eventually found each other and organized into larger groups, or clans, to improve their odds of survival. Looking for reliable work opportunities meant staying on the move and becoming specialized in transport contracts. Yet once the war settled down, their convoys became the single reliable, safe method of interstate shipping. In other words, this time of crisis and adaptation played a major role in the emergence of the so-called nomad social class. Meanwhile, in the 2040s, Netwatch created an immense firewall, dubbed the Black Wall, to partition a safe part of the net for human use and curb the threat of rogue artificial intelligences in cyberspace. At the organization's discretion, humanity was forced to sacrifice its access to inestimably valuable resources and knowledge for the sake of net security. I really love learning about the pre-2077 history. It's really great because you could definitely create more games, more slices of cyberpunk action in all of these time periods. We've got a little bit of 2023 with Johnny, and that just goes to show that we could definitely see that level of things. I'd love a Cyberpunk 2020 prequel that properly takes the Mike Pondsmith tabletop RPG and keeps that aesthetic from that time period. I like that it's adapted to a 2077 sensibility, but I'd love to see the opposite of taking it back to some earlier stuff. It would be really fun. Damn, people should really watch where they park. Alright, here we go. Time to do a job. We're in a fancy location. Alright, we got Reno. We got a case.
What the hell is this?
So many plans.
What the fuck? What do you mean, what the hell is this? Defeat Reno. What the fuck?
Oh, mistake.
Is it because I scanned her?
Fucking mistake.
Is it cause... Oh, shit. Hang on. Is it literally because I scanned her? I see you. There you go. This seems a lot less confrontational. Don't scan Reno.
Yeah?
Spellbook. You got it?
I do indeed. Tucked away somewhere safe. You want coordinates? I need to see my money.
Ouch. Hardwire customer service just ain't what it used to be.
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure you do. Got a pretty good idea of who you are. Bargain basement dress suit, back alley implants. You are almost a cutout from a corp recruiting brochure. Hang on, this is fun. Let me guess. Found something in a dusty corner of the warehouse, trying to hawk it off on the side. Oh, what would your manager say? I mean, not like your KPIs can include your under-the-counter deals.
Oh, the fuck you want?
Ooh. Don't pay, but don't do anything stupid. And discounts, huge discounts. We got given the money, and then he said he'd reimburse us for something extra.
Attention. Any vehicles found in the district.
So we're getting money anyway, and money is not that hard to come by. I wonder what the difference will be. I assume there could be a combat section here. She might pull something on me, but let's see.
Discount? Something real. Keep me from calling your boss.
Oh, get fucked, scop shitter.
Great, got that out of your system. Now let's get down to biz. We got a deal, or do I gotta make some calls?
Just flick you the coordinates.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Reno is sending you coordinates. Always a pleasure doing biz with you. So come alone, I have eyes everywhere is really interesting. So, neutralizing Reno happened when I scanned her, but there's also a computer here. I'm assuming that you'd get the coordinates from this computer if you took her out. Playing with fire. Playing with fire, scanning her. But we'll collect the goods from the stash and we'll see. And it's a bomb.
What's this? Looks like trash.
Haha.
Oh, the Zeta Tech XPR. Top of the line back in the day.
Okay. This is the Book of Spells then. It's not actual trash. Open the shards menu and decrypt the Book of Spells. Optional. Yeah, hell yeah. Sure. Encrypted. I got a lot of these to read. Spellbook encrypted. Let's crack this bad boy. Okay, so we just need to make a copy of the demon infecting the shard. There we go. We'll go for that one. And we should be able to go. Yeah, we go BD, E9, BD, 55. And then we can also get an advanced quick hack, I think, maybe? 1C, FF, BD. There you go. So, 12 of the 12th, 2021. BBS rumor mills actually churned out some truth. That Zeta Tech fort is a fucking Alcatraz. Modified pitbulls at each entry port, speed traps, and seer at access points. As soon as I step foot in their net, they set flatline on my ass. Nice try, Zeta, but a little Aardvark and Killer VI combo Mio did away with that. But for real, it wasn't easy. My trusty Alicia was smoking like a flare gun by the end of it, but I got the job done. Don't believe me? Check it yourself. I left a little note at the top of Zeta's fortress where their logo used to be. Spider Murphy was here. Spider Murphy is Johnny, one of Johnny's old partners. That was at the Arasaka Tower, right? I remember Spider. 6/13/2022. He actually did it. Bartmoss unleashed data crash. The whole net's falling apart before my very eyes. Data fusing together, fortresses melting like ice cream, ones and zeros flooding the information highway. Global stock markets losing its shit. Dow Jones dropped by hundreds in a single hour. King Tao's CEO committed. Netwatch is running around like a headless chicken. Holy fuck, say goodbye to the old order. Death of Corpse, woo! 7th of the 5th, 2023. Bartmoss was wrong. Everyone was wrong. The net was a mirror held up to our thoughts and dreams, our lives. Bartmoss took it and shattered it into pieces, thinking that that would be enough. But as it happens, you can still see a reflection in every shattered piece of glass. Now, instead of one mirror, we have thousands of them. Every corp, government, gang now has their own net that they rule with an iron fist with no regulation, no accountability. Surveillance hasn't disappeared. In the hands of those who govern us, it's only gotten worse. They're like modern-day fates with optic cables of our lives wrapped around their chrome fingers, ready to be cut at a moment's notice. They hear our frustrations. They look upon our futile rebellion, and they laugh. They laugh so hard, the whole world trembles at its very core. Wow. Let's return to Nyx. Okay, so it looks like Reno's just chilling then. Reno's still here? Nah, Reno's gone. Reno's gone. Let's return to Nyx now, shall we?
All units in the area, we have an urgent situation in Westbrook.
Roger, dispatch. Don't they got corp security there? Fine. On our way.
Lost another day to pointless drudgery. Soldiers
chipping away of my autonomy. A rodent in the race, unsung and underpaid. My colleagues seem to me.
All units in the area, order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
Good to see you. How's it going?
So, you got the book?
I got the book.
You got my eddies?
As I says, V, I am a serious man. Amount is agreed. All yours.
Oh, there's a 14 intelligence check there.
Thanks a bunch.
Don't mention it. It's money well deserved.
A lot of money that I don't get because I'm not intelligent enough. You've received a transfer from Nix. Alright, Spellbound. That was a cool little bit of lore in the actual spellbook itself.
Gave us incomplete info again.
We got 30k now. Dude, the future is wild. There you go. So I got 16k for that. And we made a decent profit negotiating with Reno as well. Alright. That's that done. What's the time? 4:51. It's not quite this evening yet. But this side job is back. There you go. So we've done a job, which means now it's reset again. So it looks like we're just going to keep going and talking with Gary the Prophet every now and then, and it'll update with an actual quest marker when there's new dialogue. And you don't have to donate a shit ton of money to get the next step, because I only donated him $1 last time.
Moon rises. They remove their human masks. And what hides underneath, you ask? Reptilians? I answer you, no! Not reptilians, but werewolves.
Change jobs.
At sunset, they strip off their clothes and dance nakedly, giving in to an animalistic ecstasy. Then, once they've transformed into the fanged beasts, they set off on the hunt, hungry for human flesh. Dozens of miles they cover in the darkness, with ferocious speed, like arrows in the night.
Oh, he's calling them the Nomads werewolves.
They aren't looking for a cure? You'd think all those mutilated bodies would attract some attention.
Would a bird seek a cure for flight? Would a star wish to dim its glow? A werewolf is a free beast, unbound by reptilian law. Better to become a man-eater than to live in chains. And the cause behind these monstrous horrors? Years ago, a ship from Alpha Centauri crash-landed in the Badlands. Legend tells that it carried a substance highly sought after by the vampire elite in Arasaka. It could transform Saburo's enemies into werewolves, leashed and bound to his will. But the crash
You got a problem with nomads, freak? Better shut your fat fucking mouth
Jesus.
before I
Oh,
put you 6 feet under.
personal space, guys.
You can break my bones, but you cannot stop the pursuit of truth.
Oh, God.
Hey, hands off my spiritual leader. Seriously, he's harmless. Just got a few wires crossed. Leave him alone.
You know how many half-brained gunks are gonna believe the shit he's spitting? I refuse to hear about nomad cannibals one more time.
Come on. I mean, it's a little funny.
Yes, you...
Oh, God, okay.
Close call. Thank you. The truth cannot be silenced. Ever.
No problem. I mean, who's gonna tell me we faked the Mars landing if I let him knock your teeth out?
You have no faith in my words, do you? You think I don't know when I'm mocked? When they take me for a false prophet?
Do you think it was overkill to use my sniper for the first time? That quite literally exploded that bouncer. Holy shit. So he picked the worst time to start calling nomads werewolves when there's a couple of nomads walking by. Holy crap. That dude has no limbs. Oh, let's look, if this is a job, let's butter him up.
It's hard to take your interpretations seriously, but there is a little truth in what you say. Sometimes even more than a little.
You see it too! You know that behind a veil of darkness lurk creatures from our nightmares, but you fear to believe it!
You know, if you had any kind of real evidence for this grand cosmic plot...
I do! Tonight! They're meeting at an old factory in Kabuki to exchange something important. Observe them! Seize this item, this Alpha Centauri artifact. You'll see I was right from the beginning!
Wait, hold on. How do you even know about this meeting?
Their radio waves resonate within my brain. Ever since the accident, I've heard their secret broadcasts.
The accident. You know that doesn't instill confidence, right?
You don't understand! I have their coprocessor in my head! I don't know how my Ripper Duck got his hands on it. But thanks to this, I can listen into their plots and schemes. If you help me, we can save this planet together.
I like how it's like, the radio waves, they come to me, and it's literally like Cyberware.
Okay, see what I can do. Thanks for the tip, I think.
You mustn't intervene too soon, or too late. All could be lost. The fate of humanity rests upon your shoulders. Don't let us down. Do not let me down.
No pressure, got it.
Okay, the Prophet's song. Go to the old factory. Consider my interest piqued. We finally got the job out of him. By the way, 1 sniper bullet. I quite like this thing. I was like, I want a sniper. And, oh boy, I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's go for a walk, shall we? And by walk, I mean I'm going to ride my bike. So, we got an old factory. Well, this will teach me to dismiss any of the random NPCs we come across. I was like, just talking shit to him the first time we met, and he's ended up being someone that we've spoken to a few times now, and it's given us a job, so there you go. I'm very glad that the map sort of pointed there being a job with him, so it made me focus on him a bit more. That definitely helps. The Nomad Cookbook from 2034. Aunt Mary Lou's Juicy Opossum Roast. Opossum. The fatter the better. 3 parsnips, 1 celery stalk, syn bacon, and olive pomace oil. Fry opossum and bacon together in oil until crisp, skimming only excess fat. Once browned, remove and set aside meat. Remove outer strings of celery, chop into small pieces and boil in a separate pot. When soft, remove and blend with grated parsnip in a pan and remaining oil until you have celery parsnip mousse. Add meat to a roasting dish, then cover with mousse and bake at medium-high heat for 20 minutes. Remember that opossum pairs best with white turnip salad. Now you're prepared for the next big family dinner with this holiday crowd pleaser. Next up, we've got Say It Ain't Snake soup. Snake meat, 2 types, water snake and rattlesnake. Chicken scraps, pork, bones, fish, head. optional, various other scraps, lemon leaves, seasonal or synthetic veggies, cornstarch, fresh ginger, dark soy sauce, and various spices to taste. The most important thing to remember about snake soup is it should taste like snake. Step 1. Chop everything that needs chopping. Step 2. Chuck everything in a pot and boil for at least 6 hours. Step 3. Add more of anything as needed for taste. And step 4. Stir in cornstarch to thicken. Okay. Let's run on up to this old factory here then, shall we? Talk to Johnny.
The time has come for a close encounter of the third kind. A small step for V, but a giant leap for humankind. Who are you betting on showing up? The reptilians or techno-necromancers?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
The Spanish Inquisition.
I admit, I didn't expect that.
Enough joking around. Gotta be quiet, gotta wait.
Find somewhere to hide, okay. Sometime later.
No one. As expected, I guess. Gotta be honest, though, I'm pretty disappointed.
Don't lose hope yet.
I hear a car. Oh, it's Maelstrom. I did say I was onto something with the Lilith mention, and I was like, hey, the Cyberpsycho ritual with Maelstrom.
Techno-necromancers, then. I knew those reptilians were bullshit.
Techno-necromancers, alright. Hell yeah. This is interesting. Looks like they're waiting for someone.
Enough.
We take cash and put this thing behind us. Ooh. Hang on. Black SUV. John Doe? John and Jane Doe. Okay. What is going on at this meeting? Oh, okay. Where's she going? Oh, there she is. Okay.
Can't believe it. There's some actual conspiracy shit going down right now.
What says the Wolf Father to the Moon Mother as she descends to Earth?
I have protected the realm of man and shadow, but today they are protected by our children, whose name is Patricide.
In the age of his failure, he became lost in the forest.
Seize the conspirator's chip. She gave him something.
We're gonna get it now!
Alright, well that's that taken care of. Alright, the chip is... I have the chip. Now we take care of the rest. Oh god, okay. Wait a minute. Hang on a second, guys. I've got a cool idea. Let's try something fun. It's I slow down time and shoot all of you in the head. How about that? Oh god, I've got to reload. This is the worst timing to reload. Oh, I didn't realize that there was a grenade. Well, I fucked that up. I was like, fuck, slow motion, cool action. I'm going to shoot them all in the head. I'm out of ammo. Charge with my blades. There's a grenade on the ground. Okay. Shit. Try again?
In the age of his failure, he became lost in the forest.
I got caught up. Hang on, reload. Oh, this only has 3 bullets. Okay, makes sense. Need to shut down that car, and now I'm dead. Alright. What I might do is we'll shut down this car. I might throw a grenade out to the car, and instead of doing the sniper straight away,
In the age of his failure,
see
he
what we can
became
do.
lost in the
Alright,
forest.
so maybe we'll just do that. There you go, and then we'll just getting up. There we go. Put him down. Throw a grenade over there. Do one of these. Do one of these. Throw another grenade. There we go. Search the body. And it's just you. See ya. Okay, there we go. 3rd time's the charm, as they say. God, that was handled a little bit better there. Okay, wonderful. We kept Jane Doe alive. Alright, the sniper to just remove them. I can't believe Gary was right. Mystery chip.
I was hoping for green blood. Life
Destroy after reading. Haha.
Really is nothing but an endless disappointment. Wonder what our prophet will say about this chip.
I mean, it'd be hilarious if you could put like bodies in a car and then drive with them. You can dump the body, so I could dump the body in a car, and then we could take the car, drive the car to the prophet, and be like, "Hey, I got you this mystery woman as well," or not. Yes. 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 Get in there. Stay in there. I'm gonna drive now. He's still in the car? Alright. Wait. Is that her? She can't stay in the car. Well, I think she's dead. I think she's actually dead now. I think she got killed by the car. Oh. She's now completely disappeared. Oh, there she is. Why are you in that position? Well, she's definitely dead. It no longer has a red reticle. But that is an interesting position for her to die in. There you go. I was going to drive the vehicle back to Johnny. Sorry, to Gary. It was going to be great. Apparently not. Let's go to our shards and have a look at our encrypted one. Crack the security on this bad boy. 1C, 1C, E9, E9. Okay, and then we read the shard. Found it. Technology. Phosphor radiates, occluding jaded eyes. Come, Titan, outward ring, avian choruses, looping eternity. Cages of men melt as night descends. Emerge, Zelhua, erect Cholula. Under these expanses, puppets lie awake, never sleeping. Okay. Let's get our car and let's get out of here. We'll head on back to Gary. Oh, look at the fog in this alleyway specifically. So cool, huh?
Let me whisper it.
Talk to the prophet's disciple.
Give us our Gary back!
Oh no, what happened?
The Century agents kidnapped our prophet!
Shit.
We demand justice for Prophet Gary!
Where's Gary? What happened?
I warned him! Some black suits came by, blue eyes and all, looked just like he said. Then they threw him in an AV and flew him to the mothership!
No one's tried to help?
Not a soul. The police say he's sick. Truth of it is he knows too much. He's a threat to him. Right now, I'm collecting donations for a monument in his honor to remember his courage and the crimes of Alpha Centauri. Care to spare a few eddies? In love and memory?
22,000.
Got this chip here. Mind taking a look?
Gary did say you're devoted to our cause. Show me. I'll tell you what I know. Jesus Christ, hide that quick! Nobody can know, got it?
Why, what is it? What's this all about?
Gary knew this would happen! They here to bend us to their will, to make us their puppets!
Whoa, calm down. Who is? The Techno-Necromancers?
And lo! They shall descend upon the earth unseen, the sky shrouded in darkness. That's what he said! Night's coming. The eternal night!
And so ends the epic saga of discovering secrets of paranormal beings. What's this story taught us?
Give us our Gary back!
That lack of closure sucks.
Kidnapped!
I don't disagree, but I had something else in mind.
Demand justice!
Some people know more than others. They hear the private conversations of the world's elite.
For dear Gary!
And what do they do with that knowledge? They invest all their time reinventing age-old fairy tales.
Where is your sense of imagination? I choose to believe that we narrowly avoided war with vampires and aliens.
Don't we all? Vampires, aliens, reptilians, all captivating. Romantic, even. Truth, on the other hand, is brutally mundane. Its corpse pulling the strings. Twisted bastards skezzed out on their power fantasies.
Think that's what we saw? Shady corpo biz?
No doubt about it. They're the world's real bloodsuckers. Them, and always them.
Damn. So, we don't get to rescue him? We don't get to rescue him? We don't get to go after him? It's just over? God damn, there you go. Well, open endings suck, as V just said. God damn. Alright. Well, that's going to be the last thing that we do today. And it's 4:22 a.m., which is basically post-evening. We could probably still catch up with Judy next time and do the job that she wants to do. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Cyberpunk 2077. I had a blast with these missions today, and I'm looking forward to the next ones. I'll see you next time. The fall of the backers, the indirect cause of the family's weakening in leadership, was, paradoxically, not enough eternal opposition within the group. Decisions made by Salita Backer, the charismatic and surprisingly long-lived leader, were made without so much as a grumble, and her orders were carried out immediately. Salita led the Backers with an iron fist. She was a domineering figure, perhaps overwhelmingly so, but you couldn't call her a tyrant. Loved and respected by all, toward the end of her life she seemed to regret that nobody in the family tried to take power, or at the very least challenge her authority. After her death, the family entered a transition period. Salita's position was occupied successively by Delu Backer, Lorna Ruiz, and Shari Darlin. None of them led the family for more than 2 years. Delu died during a skirmish with Raf and Shiv, Lorna resigned, and Shari simply collected her things and disappeared from the camp one day. It seems that the family depended so long on Salita that when she was gone, nobody could make any firm unilateral decisions. The family's subsequent leaders ruled without any conviction, in the words of Trin Backer, who, like many other members, left the Backer family after it decided to merge with Snake Nation. Trin says, when I looked at Delu or Chari, I had the impression that they had an invisible sign over their heads that said, what would Salida do? Lorna was alright, but she drank too much. To be honest, I don't blame her. I think Grandma's heart would break if she saw how quickly her successors went through the family's supplies and tore up contracts and agreements with other clans. And the idea to join Snake Nation? We might as well have asked Raph and Shiv to line us up on the dirt and execute us. What's the difference? That was the true end of the family. That's why I, Ossian, Little Alarm, Afshin, Persia, and others decided to leave. SW, do you still keep in touch? No. Smuggling. If you want to transport goods, you need contacts. Without contacts, forget about doing business. Who will you need to pay off? Customs officers, guards, the people at the gas stations. Don't forget the motels. You take care of that. You can show up and vanish as you please. Keep them happy and they'll know when to turn a blind eye. It's also a good idea to strike a rapport with the fellows from Orbital Air. That is, if you're planning to ship something into orbit. Remember those boxes full of seedlings last year? That could only have happened because my boys at OA Customs looked the other way for 15 seconds. Make sure you're well equipped. Don't use standard signal jammers. Customs agents aren't stupid. They'll know you're hiding something at the border. Besides which, there are no models they can't disable. Use upgraded jammers that work hyper-locally in the exact place you're hiding the goods. Secure packages with ICE, ideally bought from us. You can trust family. Use your imagination. Do you know how I managed to transport a few dozen pounds of drugs to SoCal? I paid the right people not to ask any questions and hitched a ride with an all-foods convoy. Nobody realized that several containers of food were packed full with drugs. Plan your routes carefully. You have up-to-date border patrol routes and areas scanned in real time by corporate satellites, and you have good old American roads. Use back roads and routes that corpo convoys would rather avoid. You can also dance around those old minefields since the corps don't patrol there anymore. Although apparently by now they know we pass through there and it's only a matter of time. Use the tunnels as a last resort. These days it's usually a one-way trip. You go through one, and the second you're out the satellites have a lock on you. So in case you do, step on it. Most of all, brothers and sisters, don't get caught.